everybody, and welcome to Recipe Roulette, a cooking show where we
showcase our dairy-loving cat.
I thought it was have enough whiskey to make a portable sauce.
Wait. Show off our adorable mascot?
Sweat the onions like we're Richard Simmons?
No. I know.
What?
We're going to choose a recipe book, open to a page at random, and make whatever it says.
That's totally a plan. But we're going to keep everything else, right?
Of course.
Okay, Casby, you can stay. Hey everybody, and welcome to Recipe Roulette. What do we got tonight?
So tonight we are using Chef Paul Prudhomme's Louisiana Kitchen Cookbook, and from that we're making shrimp Creole. So yeah, let's look at those ingredients.
Alright, let's look at them ingredients.
So ingredients, we got a cup of rice with 2 cups of soup stock already cooking on the stove. And we got 4 stalks of celery. Back too close to the burner. 1 bell pepper. 1 onion, and this creates your Cajun Trinity. And 1 tomato. So for our spices, we got a 1/4 teaspoon of thyme, 1/4 teaspoon basil, 3/8 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon red pepper, 1 bay leaf, and 3 tablespoons minced garlic. And I got 3 tablespoons of butter, a dash of hot sauce, additional 3/4 cup of soup stock. It's our homemade soup stock. Directions will be in the recipe below, so make sure you check that out if you haven't already. And then, since this is shrimp Creole, we got some shrimp, and I've got a 1/2 pound right here. Okay, so rice is gonna finish cooking. We're gonna do some chopping off camera, and we'll show you how to put this all together.
Okay, in order to put this together, we're going to drop our butter into our pot. Now, while we're letting that heat up and the butter melt, I want to just walk everybody through the order in which I've set up the ingredients. Basically kind of like any of this style of cooking where it's going to be very complex, or you're going to be working with a lot of speed. If you're doing wok style cooking, it's good to give yourself a layout. I'm going to start with the onions, the peppers, and the celery, because these are our fibrous vegetables. We want to get them broken down. And we got our spices, tomato, soup stock, hot sauce, garlic, 3/8 teaspoon of sugar. This is to counteract the acidity of the tomatoes. And then we're going to finish off with our shrimp. So this is my little prep work. Butter has started to melt. Got all stir with a spatula. Put our onions in. We're looking to go beyond a sweat with these and almost start to caramelize them. So I'm going to keep stirring these up, and we'll be back when we're ready to put in the celery and pepper. So my onions are just starting to brown a little bit. I'm going to turn down this heat, add in peppers. And my celery. I'll get this runaway bits. Very nice. Okay, we're at a medium high to get the onions going. Now we've come down to medium low. Just gonna give these a good cook.
So if you're not from or don't live in New Orleans or Cajun country, you might not know, but this is the trinity of Cajun cooking because it's found in like all of the dishes that have anything Cajun related.
It's mostly because these are the three things that have like the best growing conditions down here for.
Depends on the season.
Well, it's the whole reason why they've like swapped out, because normally and traditionally in French cooking you would have onions and celery and carrots with like a traditional French or European style cooking. That's because carrots don't. I think it's because carrots don't grow good down here, but celery does. That's why they switched it over.
I'm not sure, because you can grow both for quite a while. Like, think of how often we were getting carrots from the farmer's market.
True. Alright, if anybody knows why. I remember watching some... I think it was actually watching... I was watching some French Louisiana style cooking show on main public television. They're talking about it. I thought. Anyways, if anybody knows the actual reason why like this is like so popular and is the trilogy, leave that in the comments.
Trinity.
Trinity.
Like the Holy Trinity?
Yeah, the Holy Trilogy.
Trinity, not trilogy.
Yeah, we're recording this on May the 4th. So it's the
Right.
Holy Trinity with the Holy Trilogy.
Right.
I'm being silly. Alright. Those have gotten a good sweat on. And we're going to add in our tomatoes. And our spices.
Nifty little spice plate.
Love that we have been doing the spice plates, prepping up our spices like that. Just easily shake them in. Alright, I'll put in soup stock. Dash of Tabasco. Couple dashes of Tabasco. I'll bring my heat up a bit. Toss in my garlic. And 3/8 of a teaspoon of sugar. Just going to put the cover on this. Medium high. Set our timer for 10 minutes. And then just to let everything cook and the tomatoes to break down. Once this timer goes off, I'm going to add the shrimp in, get those to be nice and fully cooked, and then we're ready to plate. So I'm going to get this mess cleaned up, and we'll see you back for cooking the shrimp. So our sauce has been cooking away here on medium heat for the past 10 minutes. So just thicken up and all those tomatoes break down. Just giving it a good stir before we add our final ingredient. And that is our shrimpies. Spread those around a little bit. Put the cover back on.
Do we want to cover them in the sauce or just leave them on top?
Leave them on top, let them get steamed. And we're setting the timer for 5 more minutes. And we're going to check, make sure the shrimp are cooked once our 5 minutes are up. And hopefully we'll be back for plating.
Do you want to tell people quick, if you're new to cooking shrimp, how do you tell exactly if a shrimp is done?
Basically, your shrimp are translucent.
They're translucent to start with, right?
They're translucent to start with. They're kind of clear. You want them to be fully opaque. Like, that's how you can tell the shrimp is cooked. It goes from that weird, clear color to a solid white, pinkish white, all the way through.
Okay, sounds good. And
Cool.
yeah, we'll see you back.
Alright. So like I was saying with the first bite, Alright, so like I was saying with the shrimp, you want the meat to turn a nice, solid white. And your tails are going to turn a little pink. And that's the sign that you have perfectly cooked shrimp. Now it's time to try a bite.
These are bored.
Vegetable sauce really has like a gumbo taste. This is totally what I think of when I think of like New Orleans cuisine.
Yeah, you got all the classics, really.
Everything's there. Alright, before I devour all of this, let's find out what we're making next week.
So we're gonna go back to the complete bartender, do a drink and dessert for next week.
Alright.
Okay, so we can choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6.
Oh, I knew I should have grabbed this before I sat down. 3.
3. Mission accomplished. That is vodka, triple sec, lime juice, and grenadine.
Okay. Vodka, triple sec, lemon juice, and grenadine. So we just need to get some triple sec. So this is an orange, citrus, cherry. No, good with that.
What do you think?
Chocolate goes with orange and cherry, all that other stuff.
Uh-huh.
Should we make some brownies?
Well, we did brownies last time. We did a drink and dessert. We did the cheesecake brownies.
I'm talking like some just straight up traditional brownies.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
So we've got a mission to accomplish and some brownies to make next time on Recipe Roulette.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Peace.